Some new secret rares have been revealed for Paradox Rift, and my friends, there is a lot to be excited about here. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. You're watching the channel Dr. Applesauce 2. My name's Will. It's another beautiful day here in Texas. I hope you guys know that I love you, God loves you, that there is an awesome plan for your life. We just had some secret rares revealed for the upcoming set Paradox Rift. Now, Paradox Rift is going to be our last English set of the year. It's going to come out in November. And some of these secret rares that were just revealed are going to be coming out in Raging Surf, the Japanese set that is set to release September 22nd. Ironically, the same exact day as English Pokemon 151. That'll be an interesting release date. Guys, as we go through the video, drop a comment down below. Let me know which one of these cards is your favorite, whether it's your favorite because of art or whether it's your favorite because of playability. Alrighty, friends, jumping right into it, we have Mantyke. Gorgeous card. Very, very cool. You see kind of like a research lab station, and they're clearly there researching Pokemon. And you can see the Mantyke through a little porthole. Now, I don't know if they're in a submarine, or I don't know if they're somewhere below that's just like a below viewing station, but it's a beautiful, beautiful card. And this card actually has a very interesting ability. It's a free attack, and it heals 120 damage from any of your benched Pokemon. Gorgeous artwork, very interesting card that's going to be interesting to see how this plays out, because it seems like Paradox Rift is going to be doing a lot of switching mechanics. That's at least my anticipation. So first off, we're starting really, really strong. Next up, we have Palusal, which is a really cute little card, and clearly what we're going to see right here with Palusal and the next card is we're going to see some type of synergy. We're going to see some synergy as far as play, and we're going to see some synergy as far as the artwork is concerned. Pure and simple, looking at the artwork, Ogacheke artwork, Ogacheke's art always looks really, really nice. Very cool card, very good looking card, and its ability is really interesting. 10 damage. This attack does 10 more damage for each damage counter on your opponent's active Pokemon. And you think, okay, well, that's cool. That's nice. You can get extra damage counters. But if you look at the next guy, if you look at Minun, Minun is very, very cute as well, and it has an ability called Buddy Pulse. If you have Palusal in play, whenever your opponent attaches an energy from their hand to one of their Pokemon, put 2 damage counters on that Pokemon, and that ability only works once per turn. So when you put these two cards together, you can get some really cool synergy actions kind of going on right here. And you put the artwork together, and actually kind of looks like it's like game day, and they're both voting, you know, rooting for their different fans. One's happy, one's not. Really interesting kind of artwork that goes together on these buddy cards. Very cool kind of flavor text, and I think it could be some really cool things that could happen in decks with these cards as well. All right, next up we have the art rare Yveltal. Very, very cool looking card. This is not going to be a textured card, and so we're just going to spend a few seconds on it, but I just want to look at this card. As far as collectability, as far as, you know, cool in a binder or blinging out a deck with it, this Yveltal looks really, really good. And then after that, we have Garchomp, which is going to be an SAR. So Garchomp is going to be, this is Terra Garchomp EX. Gorgeous card, actually seems kind of powerful. We're going to have a dual energy type right here. So you can see at the top, it's got water energy. And at the bottom, we have, or actually in the attacks, we have fighting energy. So we have a dual energy type, and it's going to have the weakness to electric down at the bottom. So this is a really nice looking card. I'm not exactly sure how hard it will be to pull, but definitely a good looking card. All right, next up, we're getting into some very interesting stuff. We have a Hoopa EX. So this is going to be another Terra EX card. And this card, while it doesn't look like much yet, we don't know what the actual SAR is going to look like. If we look at the text, this card looks insane. So obviously it's a Terra Pokemon, so as long as it's on your bench, it can't be damaged, right? And then it has the Energy Crush attack for 2 Darkness Energy, 50x damage. This attack does 50 damage for each energy attached to all of your opponent's Pokemon in play. This is very reminiscent of the Magnezone EX. If I'm remembering correctly, Magnezone EX does 50 damage for each energy attached to all Pokemon, where I believe this one is just doing it to just your opponent's Pokemon. I might not be 100% correct on that, but I do think that's the case. Really, really, really cool ability right there. And then Scoundrel Fist does 200 damage, and then you can't use Scoundrel Fist during your next attack. But that first Energy Crush, that's the one right there. And this is a basic Pokemon, so it isn't, you know, you don't have to evolve it or anything. You can put it down and start playing with it right away. Really cool card. Looks good, and it seems like it's going to be really powerful. The next two cards are absolutely insane. I think they're going to be really cool collectability. I think there's going to be a lot of demand for them, and they are going to change up the game in the format in a really fun and exciting way, in my opinion. I'm definitely going to be putting them in some of my decks. But real quick, I want to thank today's video sponsor, Drip Shop Live. If you're not on Drip, go check out dripshoplive.com. It's a great place where you can go into different live streams, maybe some of your favorite content creators or your favorite stores, buy products, buy cards, have a lot of fun, And one of the things I love about Drip is they actually hold all of their streamers accountable. Anybody does any shenanigans, they get banned right away. You can go to the link that's in my video description. If you use that link, you get a $15 coupon off your first $30 purchase. Go check some stuff out, have some fun. Thank you Drip Shop Live for sponsoring today's video. Let's jump into these last two Pokemon cards that are absolutely insane. So we're gonna go to the second to last, which I'm really excited about this Pokemon. This Pokemon is Dango. First of all, dude looks crazy, right? Just big golden Pokemon dude, spewing gold coins everywhere. I mean, he'd be Mario's best friend, right? But if we look at Dango, it is a stage 1. That is the only negative going for this card, but I think you'd actually call it more of a balance rather than a negative. It's balancing out this card, otherwise it'd just be absolutely busted. Bonus coins is the ability. Once during your turn, you may draw 1 card. If this Pokemon is in the active spot, draw 2 cards instead. The crazy thing about this is that is just the ability. You don't even have to be running, metal type Pokemon in your deck in order to get that ability. You can just have Dangos in your deck, throw a Dango down on the bench, and then every single turn, as long as there's no path to the peak and play or something like that, every single turn, you're getting to draw an extra card. Absolutely freaking busted ability. Absolutely busted, like a Mario water pipe that he's trying to fix before he actually became a superhero. This is a crazy reference. Guy just makes me think of Mario with all the coins everywhere. Freaking busted ability. Very cool, but that's not all. Let's look at his attack. His attack for 1 metal energy. Make it rain. 50 damage. Discard any number of basic energy cards from your hand. This attack does 50 damage for each card discarded this way. Absolutely insane ability. You could absolutely insane attack. You can take some massive stomps and donk some huge Pokemon with this, and with things like superior energy retrieval or super rod or other trainers, you're getting that energy right back out of the discard pile. This is an insane card. I think we're going to see some really cool stuff around this. It was going to go crazy with a Dialga deck. I hate playing against Dialga decks. Oh my gosh. But Dango, I wasn't super excited about Dango until I saw the card and read what it actually does. Can't wait to see if there's going to be an AR or, an art rare or a secret art or special art rare. This card is insane. Alrighty friends, and last but not least, I saved the most powerful 2 for the last, and the 2 that I think everybody's going to love the most. We have Parasol Lady. Okay, so first and foremost, Parasol Lady. Yeah, a little bit of waifu tax right there. Nothing crazy going on, so I don't think this card should be ridiculously too crazy expensive. But as far as playability is concerned, it is incredibly viable and incredibly powerful. Parasol Lady supporter, shuffle your hand into your deck and draw 4 cards. If you go second and it's your first turn, draw until you have 8 cards. That is insane. So you could potentially get an extra 8 cards on your first turn if you go second. Now, for somebody that likes to play decks, like I like to play Miraidon, I like to play Lost Box, I do prefer going second. That is my preference, to go second. And a really good turn 1, if I'm going second on any of my decks, is if I have the ideal supporter that I want in hand. So you put 4 of these in your deck and you put some ways to search out and hunt down supporters. You get this in your hand on your second turn, set up real nice, and then draw another 8 cards. You are getting such a massive advantage with this card. I am in love with this card. Parasol Lady is a very, very good card. I see Parasol Lady and I see Dango doing some crazy things in decks. Gonna be a heck of a lot of fun once these actually come out in English in November. And even besides those 2, all of these other cards have some great abilities. What we're seeing here, guys, is we're seeing Scarlet and Violet ramp up, right? We're almost at a full year of releases when this set comes out. We're seeing Scarlet and Violet ramp up with cool cards as far as we're getting some interesting stuff, collectability, and they're starting to build the foundation for the gameplay and add some really powerful cards. It's gonna be a very, very cool year, rest of the year for collecting, and 2024 is gonna be a very, very cool year for collecting and playing in the TCG. I am super pumped. Guys, drop me a comment down below. Let me know which one of these cards you're most excited about. Clearly, there's a few in here that I want and that I want to build decks around that I think is going to be a very exciting. If you enjoyed this video, do me a favor, guys. Give it a thumbs up. It's free for you to do that, and it absolutely helps the channel so much. And if you're a huge Pokemon nerd like I am, check that video right there. You'll probably like it a lot too. And like I always say, my friends, find somebody to love and serve today. Be the change you want to see in the world. See you next time.